What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I did see was Virgo, so we're going to go ahead and get it poppin'. But hello, everybody. Happy Monday. How are you? I hope all is well, and I hope you had yourselves a fantastic weekend. I do want to mention, guys, before we start, that spring sale is still going on, baby. So if you want to get yourself 20% off of a 15-minute personal reading with me, feel free to use code POPPIN. That's going to be POPPIN for 20% off at checkout, only on CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link is the first link in the description below. But guys, welcome in. Happy Monday, and we're going to go ahead over here and get started. But hello. What's going on, guys? Hey, Fawn, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And let's get started. And hey, Sunny D, how are you as well? So moving on into it, we got Virgos over here. Let's see what's popping here for the Virgo, baby. Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Virgo? Messages here for the Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Protagonist said, didn't get the notification, but had a feeling you were live. Haha, how are you, Soul Fam? I'm doing good. That's your intuition right there. That's how you know you're a part of the Soul Fam, when you just know that I'm live. That's what's up. But how are you, Protagonist? Hope you're doing good. All right, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Empress in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Libra for a few of you, having a look at your current energy. 5 of Cups, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the 9 of Cups, and then looking at the outcome, Virgo is going to go ahead and be the 6 of Wands in the upright position. So for Virgo's next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. I do think that there's a certain level of disappointment showing up for you guys due to a lack of growth. Empress in reverse can mean a lack of growth, but it also could be a card here that kind of symbolizes that maybe you're not feeling so good within yourself. So for some of you, you might be feeling down on yourselves. That could be the disappointing energy that you're seeing here at this time. The good news is, if you are feeling down on yourself, I think that things are switching up for you moving in the next 24 hours, because looking at what you're dealing with 9 of Cups, it's kind of about cheering yourself up. So if you're a Virgo and you're like, okay, I've been feeling kind of shitty about myself, the good news is that's all going to change here for you with the 9 of Cups. This is about you picking yourself back up and looking at the outcome here for you. 6 of Wands, you're feeling so much more successful. You're feeling so much better. You're like, I'm good. I'm ready to get back on track. So sometimes we all can be a little bit down on ourselves, whether somebody said something or whether somebody, did something that made us feel shitty. We could always feel that way from time to time, but then I see you inevitably picking yourself up and all is well, and you're back on track. Now, for other Virgos, if something in your life isn't particularly growing at this time, it could be very disappointing to you, but I think you're recognizing it's not always about the destination. Life is about the journey. Point blank period. So maybe I need to learn to enjoy 9 of Cups, which is the energy of diving in, enjoying what's pleasurable around you. Maybe I have to enjoy the journey a lot more and then recognize the success later when I get there. Maybe it's not necessarily about the destination, but it's about the journey. So I do see for some Virgos here, it's about not getting so disappointed that you haven't reached your exact goal of where it is that you want to go, but it's about enjoying where you are and knowing that you'll get to where you need to go when the time is right, okay? All right, Team Virgo, I like that. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, guys, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for coming out here nonetheless, okay? Protagonist said, doing amazing, Aunt. Thank you. Glad to see you and the Soul family popping, pushing, and moving forward. Well, thank you. Really appreciate that, and glad to hear that you're well. All right, but what's going on, everybody? Darpet said, I finally catched a live, but unfortunately, I'm on a short break. I'll catch everybody later. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you as well. No worries. Enjoy your day. I hope you're having a good one. Nicole, hello. What's going on? I hope you're having a great day too. Happy to hear that too, Fawn. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I like you guys. You guys got I always like you guys. I love you guys, but you all got positive ass energy today. I'm loving this from you. Shout out to everybody with the high motherfucking vibes, okay? So we started out today with the earth signs, which was Virgo. So let's do earth, fire, water, air. All right, jumping on into the fire. What's going on here for the lovely and amazing Leo gang? What's going on, everybody? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Leo? Messages here for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Leo, we're going to grab you guys one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is looking well for the Leo gang. Leo, overall energy for ya is the Hangman in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Pisces for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Star. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Six of Cups. And then looking at the outcome here for ya is going to go ahead and be the Tower in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on with you. 3 zodiacs, Pisces energy, Scorpionic energy, or possibly an Aquarius that you could be dealing with here at this time. Now, Hangman reversed here to the Star in the upright. I do feel like letting go of something is exactly taking you to where you need to go. And I say that pretty often. It is important sometimes, guys, to genuinely let go and kind of just allow life to guide you in the direction you need to go into. Sometimes the idea here is not about finding where you need to go, but it's about being lost so that you can be found. I think that happens a lot more frequently than we give life credit for. I mean, I've been in so many places in my life where I'm like, damn, I feel really freaking lost right now. But instead of seeking out where I'm supposed to be and constantly furthermore stressing myself out, I've just let life kind of find me, or my next phase and next step kind of find me, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm seeing here showing up for you at this time. You know, Hangman reversed here, Star card in the upright. It's all about saying, you know what? I shouldn't be holding on right now to where I need to be. I shouldn't be putting so much pressure on myself. I just need to live life and let life kind of align me here. So I see you getting in a flow state, Leo, moving into your next 24 hours. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with, Six of Cups, I do see that some of you could be harping on the past a lot. I think that maybe what you're harping on the past about is maybe in the past you felt like you had life a little bit more together. Maybe you felt like you were more structurized, or you understood everything. You felt like you had everything together. You know, my path was working out for me. I knew what I was doing. I knew where I was going. Everything felt certain, you know, but that's the thing about life. Every time you think you feel certain, there's always another level of uncertainty of what's going to come next. I don't think we're ever going to truly feel certain in our lives, because there's always a new phase or a new step going forward. So for you, Leo, you know, you look at your past a lot and you're like, damn, I was so certain of where I'd be, and I was so certain of what was going on, and everything just felt like it was in perfect alignment, you know? But right here and right now, it doesn't feel that way, right? And you're like, man, I don't know how to react to this situation. Looking at the outcome here, Tower reversed, it's like a part of you kind of wants to avoid being in a space and time where you have to figure everything out. But a part of you worries that if you don't get things figured out, then that's going to screw you over in the long haul. So what I say here for you guys is that don't worry about having it all figured out. I say that pretty frequently. You can be any age and not have it figured out, and that's not the point of life, to figure anything out. The point is literally to exist, to live, to experience. So what I would say here for you guys that are dealing with this situation right now, the best thing you can do, Leo, is let go and allow yourself to just experience life. If you don't know what you're doing in career, try so many different careers. One of them is bound to resonate with you and be enjoyable for you at this moment in time in your life. If you don't know what hobby you want to do, try them all. Crochet if you want to, right? You might really love crocheting, right? If you don't know what your crowd is and who you want to hang out with, go out and meet new friends. See the type of people you like associating with, you know? Life is meant to be experienced. It's not meant to be stressed upon. And most importantly, it's not fucking meant to be figured out, man. This whole existence of all of us is a goddamn mystery. So for any Leos that are feeling this way, don't be afraid to let go. You don't need to have it all figured out. Detach, man, and just go with the flow of life. Try new shit and see where it takes you, because inevitably you will align to something new. Okay? All right, Leo peeps. Let's keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for guys so much for coming out here nonetheless. Okay? All right, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire. We also did our earth signs first. So it's going to be earth, fire, water, air, jumping into the water. Let's have a look here at the Cancer. Let's see what's going on here for the Crab Gang, baby. What do we got showing up here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Anna Nicole says, I'm crocheting right now. There you go, man. And that's what's up. That's a fun time, right? I've always wanted to learn stuff like that. I feel like it'd be so handy for some reason, but either way, always can, right? I can always do that in my spare time. Who knows? All right, but what do we got showing up here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on here with you? Team Cancer, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully, all is going to be well for the Cancer gang. Cancer. Overall energy is going to be the Eight of Cups. Having a look here at your current energy, we have here the Five of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with, Four of Pentacles in the upright, and looking at the outcome, Cancerian, Seven of Cups in the upright position as well. So, Cancers, for your next 24 hours, let's talk about it. Eight of Cups here to the Five of Wands in reverse. I definitely see Cancerians de-stressing, which is really happy for me to see. A lot of Cancerians that I know, including even myself, can be very stressed out beings. Cancers tend to take a lot on their plate, you know, so there definitely could have been a lot of stress at play for you recently, but happy to see you letting that out moving in the next 24 hours. This could be about going to the gym, exercising, getting your stress out in that format, or it could just be about having a completely different change in perception, recognizing that maybe something just isn't worth stressing about and worrying about, and it's time to apply my energy elsewhere. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Cancer, Four of Pentacles, you've been holding on to something for a while. Maybe you've been holding on to a mindset. Maybe you've been holding on to a person. Maybe you've been holding on to a situation that's happened. But what has it led you to? It's only led you to the Seven of Cups, which is the energy of confusion, feeling lost, and feeling like you're surrounded but feeling like, you're surrounded by nothing but negativity and intense situations. The Seven of Cups is usually about being emotionally overwhelmed. So Cancerian, for you guys, I get that feeling of like, man, I've just been a ball of stress. I've been emotionally overwhelmed. And it's nice that you feel like you're taking charge and taking control moving in your next 24 hours because you're doing something about your stress instead of allowing the stress to keep on piling up. Remember, guys, in life, we cannot necessarily always control the external challenges that we're faced with, but we can control how we respond to those challenges. You know, a situation could be stressful, but instead of continuing to invest in that stress, we can take a step back and look at, you know what can I do to make this an easier process or an easier time for me, rather than saying, oh, this is just stressing me out. You know what I mean? So we can always take a different route of looking at a situation, and that can immediately reduce stress in our lives. We can do things for ourselves that make us calmer as well. So action is really important here at this time, Cancer. Instead of reinforcing the problem and instead of creating a reaction, which stress is the reaction initially to feeling emotionally overwhelmed, what we're doing here now is we're making a response that's going to help us not only reduce that cortisol level, but be able to be more calm and approach the things we need to and get things done. So Cancerian, love that for you. Don't keep on investing yourself in the stressful situations. Look at the solutions of what it is you can do. All right, Cancer, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, Team Cancer. So we did our water, all right? We did so far our earth, our fire, our water. We're now jumping on into the air signs. And moving along here into the air signs, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aquarian gang. What do we got going on here for Team Aqua, baby? Messages here for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Messages here for Team Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Aquarius, I do want to mention here for you real quick, I did upload today your monthly video for May 2023, so if you haven't seen it already, definitely feel free to give it a check out, okay? All right, though, Aquarius, we're getting this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, overall energy here is going to be the Hangman. So this is Pisces energy. You could be connecting with a Pisces potentially for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, Page of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Two of Swords, and looking at the outcome, Aquarius is going to go ahead and be the Nine of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so let's have a look here and see what's up. Aquarius, I feel like for your next 24 hours, Hangman card here to the Page of Wands, something is sparking your interest that's getting you out of a space of stagnancy. If you've been feeling stuck, really bored, kind of like everything is just not entertaining is almost what I'm feeling, Aquarius, I think something's about to catch your eye or catch your glimpse. Listen, sometimes this happens in my life personally too, where I'm like, man, everything just feels boring. Whether it's work that feels boring, hanging out with people, playing video games can even feel boring sometimes. And it's like, man, there isn't a lick of fulfillment anywhere. Usually when that tends to happen, there's some sort of deeper problem beneath the surface. And I feel like that's what's starting to unfold for you, Aquarius, because looking at your next 24, not only does something catch your attention, which breaks you out of this stagnant place, but it makes you realize a couple things too. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is the card of a choice. You're like, well, I have a choice. I can sit here and be like, I don't know why I feel feel the way I feel, or I can look deep within and figure some stuff out. And looking at the outcome here, Nine of Swords, I definitely think you're taking a look within and you're seeing some of the stuff beneath the surface that's been creating unfulfilling energies in your life. So Aquarian definitely looks like a bit of a self-assessment day coming into your next 24 hours where you're getting things figured out. You're like, okay, something beneath the surface is making me feel super unfulfilled in life. I gotta figure out what that is. And you're gonna come to the bottom of it here and figure that out is what I feel here for you. So that's good here for you guys at this time, okay? All right, Aquarius, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless. Really appreciate and love you guys. Thank you so much, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our Aqua, which is going to be our air, and we actually finished up our first batch of Zodiac for today. So we're going to go ahead and move back on into our Earth signs. And going into the Earth signs, we're going to have a look here at the Taurus. But give me 1 second, Bull Gang. Let me just go ahead and close something out real quick, and then we will pick up and continue with your reading. All right, guys. By the way, hi, Ashley Martinez. You said, hey, Aunt, long time no see. Nice to catch you today. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming out. Hopefully all is well. Thank you for coming out here today. All right, guys, hopping on into the bulls. What do we got showing up here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here today for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Well, we got a flip card. We got here the King of Swords. So Taurus, for some of you, you could be getting called to be more disciplined, or how do I say this? Instead of being like relaxed about people, I feel like this is about being more expressive about how you feel, but also holding a bit more of a higher boundary. Be careful of being too chill around people who are trying to take advantage. I do feel that message coming through here for Taurus, where it's like, be careful of people who are, you know, trying to take advantage of you. Don't be too chill around those individuals. You don't also have to be so easily forgiving either. Be really mindful of how people behave, and don't be afraid to not give people access to your life if they're not worthy or deserving of it. Okay, is what I see here for Taurus. All right, let's get 2 more shuffles, guys, and we'll see what's going on. All right, what's going on here for the Bull Gang? Taurus, overall energy here is going to be the 3 of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the 9 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, the Hangman card is coming out here again. I've seen this Hangman come out like 4 times already for all the signs we've read. So Hangman is a very popular card today. Looking at the outcome, Taurus, 3 of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay, so for your next 24 hours, Taurus, let's go ahead and talk about it. First things first, we do have here the 3 of Wands in reverse paired with the 9 of Pentacles in the upright position. I get the feeling here for you, Taurus, 3 of Wands reversed. It's like you're trying to turn something around. I think that for many of you, what you're turning around here is your boundaries with other people. I think that you're not trying to be as easygoing anymore with individuals because the situation has kind of shown you that not everybody wants to be your friend, or that not everybody has positive energy to give. You know, a lot of the Taurians that I know in my life are super peaceful and calm beings, very easily forgiving towards others. But of course, when you really piss off a Taurus, it's a completely different thing. When a Taurus really knows that you're not a good person for them, they will make sure that they defend themselves like the bulls that they are. So I think that you're kind of tapping into that energy where it's like, okay, I'm now seeing in a situation in my life, I can't be as easygoing as I once was. There needs to be some limitations, restrictions, and boundaries being enforced, because maybe somebody here wasn't up to any good. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with the Hangman is a realization about somebody. It's about becoming aware and awakened to somebody here that maybe was potentially holding you back, or maybe was a negative influence on you. And looking at the outcome here, Taurus, 3 of Pentacles, you're now recognizing, I really need to make sure that I'm working around the clock to monitor the type of people that I'm allowing into my energetic field. So you're becoming more conscious and more aware of individuals in your life who may not be having any good intentions towards you. And it's like, okay, I can't be super chillaxed anymore or very nonchalant. I need to be a little bit more alert of who is bringing in good intentions versus who is bringing in negative intentions here at this time, okay? So Taurus, of course, do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? Thank you so much, Taurus, all right? All right, my bull gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So far we did our earth. We're going to hop on into our fire in just a sec. But hey, everybody, I hope you're having a fun time here today for the daily reading. I would really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like. It really helps out. And if you're enjoying, definitely let me know. And of course, if you're new here and you want to be a part of the channel, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, okay? but hope everybody here is doing well. I'm gonna look at some comments here real quick just to catch up with you guys. By the way, Amy Nice, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. And hey, Anna Marie, how's it going? Hope all has been going well. Annie says, yes, Ant is scary. Well, I don't try to be scary, so hopefully I'm not too scary to everybody. But either way, though, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Protagonist said, you can see when cats lower their ears in airplane mode. That's how Libras feel towards Aries. Oh boy, what's going on over there? Oh boy. Nicholas is a Virgo trying to get in a relationship with a Taurus. It works. It does. A lot of people usually try to look at sign compatibility way too much. But what I've learned in life is that a sun sign doesn't really mean that much with the whole rest of the chart. You know what I mean? Like a Cancer can date a Cancer, a Pisces can date a Cancer. A Pisces and Cancer are like really good intertwined, by the way. But besides that retrospect, though, you can even date the same zodiac sign. You know what I mean? Everybody else's chart is so unique and different, and it can create so many differences and honestly, so many complements within a relationship too, just to keep that in mind. Oh, well, thank you guys for those of you commenting scary accurate. I appreciate that. I try, you know, I try, but thank you. Sue said, I'm a Leo looking for a little structure, lost a little today, money issues too. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what? If you're in that space right now where you're looking for structure, you sure as hell can create structure. So you'll get it figured out, Sue. You got it. For sure. Clown said, a little exhausted, but I'm doing my best for sure. Today is a little bit of an exhausting day. I woke up this morning. I had like a lot of energy in the tank, but now I feel like I'm a little bit zoning down, you know, so I feel like I'm winding down today. On top of it, though, I've did a pretty decent amount of work today for sure. Lily is asking, Ant, are you aware of what you are manifesting by constantly saying pushing? Well, what would you think that though? Or what would you think about that from your perspective? What would you say I'm manifesting? Because you may have one, I guess, outlook on it, and other people can have a different outlook on it. But the way that I see popping, pushing, and moving forward, I view it in a very positive light. So, I mean, from the manifestor's perspective, it kind of depends on what the manifestor sees and what the manifestor is creating, you know? So I that's how I look at it, at least, you know? Oh boy, Amy, that's what's up. Not gonna read that comment, but that's what's up. As long as you're having the best time and living your best life, that's what's up for you. Constance says, Ant, are you feeling better? I've been good, guys, for sure. I've been good. Just been in a position of time where I'm a little bit tired today. That's all. That's all. You just woke up, Anna Marie. I love that for you. I wish I could have just woke up right now, to be honest, for sure. But I know the time differences, though, for sure as well, so. Sounds of reason that you're just going to bed. Oh, okay. Have a good night then. Mercury is direct today, and I'm super excited about it. But we always have to remember too, right? There's that pre-shadow period, and then there's that exiting period as well. So you got pre-shadow, post-shadow. So even though Mercury is direct at this time, we're going to have the post-shadow phase here too. Protagonist, can you make a CancerMoonsTarot talk about letting go, please? Yeah, for sure. There's been a few different ideas I've been having for Moon Talk recently, but I can probably add that to the list. I definitely can think about that for sure. All right. All right, though, guys. With that being said, well, Scorpio here trying to focus on studying while in love with a Capricorn. Can't wait for the read. That's what's up. Happy to hear that for you. Study away, though. You got this. Hey, Marissa, what's going on? You've been drained today? Ashley, yeah. It's a little draining today, but Mercury is direct, so that's what it is. You're welcome. You said thank you for giving your energy. You're welcome, guys. I will always give you guys my energy at the end of the day. I just ask in return that you guys send me some love back. That's it. All right, though, guys. So we're gonna move forward. I know we finished up Taurus, which is Earth. We're moving into fire now. Going into the fire signs, let's have a look here at the Ram Fam and see what's popping for Aries. What is going on here for the Aries gang, baby? Message is here for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling up in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Messages here for the zodiac of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. You did have a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse pop out for you. There could be some sort of unfinished business or a unfinished cycle, whether that cycle is between you and a friend, you and something you've experienced and went through, you and a lover. So if there's any sort of unfinished business, it's the perfect time to wrap up and close up loose lips. I think that if there's any issue that you've had within relationships, any kind of clarity you've been seeking, it's the perfect time to get that clarity so that you can come forth and end your cycle, okay? Especially with Mercury going direct as well. All right, though, Aries, let's see what is going on with you. Overall energy for you guys is going to be the Magician, baby. You could be connecting with a Virgo, having a look at your current energy. We got the Ten of Wands in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with, King of Cups in reverse, looking at the outcome here, the Tower in the upright position. Speaking of closing out loose lips and closing out unfinished cycles, I think that that's exactly what's going on here, moving into your next 24. You know, we start out here with the Magician card, which is the card here of showing up. You know, instead of like letting a situation pass you by, or instead of kind of ignoring something, you're just like, okay, I need to pay attention in my life right now to what's been a burden to me. And you no longer want to hold on and carry and bear specific burdens in your life anymore, Aries. I mean, I'm seeing a situation here with the King of Cups reversed where there's kind of this situation where you've been dealing with somebody who maybe hasn't been incredibly compassionate lately. Maybe this is somebody here who's kind of lost their spark, or like lost the love that they used to show for you. You know, whether it's a friend, family member, or a lover, it's like someone here's kind of lost the love that they used to show me. You know, I feel like somebody here just hasn't been compassionate, and it's created a lot of, you know, burdens in your life based upon how somebody here switched up. And I feel here with the Tower, you know, the Tower card here says it's time to stop holding on to who somebody used to be, and it's time to wake up to who they are today. And that is a very powerful thing to talk about, guys, because a lot of the time what ends up happening is we hold on so frequently to who a person used to be, and we refuse to accept who they are today. And I think that now you're starting to see here, Aries, it's like, wait, I need to see this individual for who they are. Okay. And I need to understand at the same time, right, that it's burdening to me who they are now, especially with this lack of compassion that's been showing up in their energetic field. So even though I'm holding on to who they used to be, I need to pay attention to who it is they are today. Okay. And that's what creates the Tower moment. And that's what gives you the clarity to know that it's okay to let go of the cycle, and it is okay to move forward. All right. All right, though, Ram fam. Appreciate you guys. Of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless. Okay. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Ashley, thank you so much for the $4.99. Really, really appreciate that donation, my love. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, guys. So we did the Ram fam. We also did our Taurus, so we did Earth, we did Fire, going into the water. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Scorpio gang. What's going on here for Team Scorpio, baby? Messages here for the Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Scorpio? Messages here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Knight of Pentacles showed up for you. This is the energy about taking things a little bit more slow, or moving a little bit more slow. I'm hearing like be still, Scorpio. You know what I mean? For some reason, I'm thinking of like Kung Fu Panda or some shit like that. It's just like be still, you know, be in the present moment, be still. You don't need to be taking too much action now. It's more about just allowing yourself to be as present as you can be, and be aware of your surroundings, and really look at, am I living the life I want to be living right now, or is there anything that I can change? But I feel that like slowing down the pace is going to be a positive thing here for you at this time too. Okay. All right, those Scorps. Overall energy, the Lovers. Taking a look at your current energy, the Eight of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, Ten of Swords, and then the outcome for you, the Four of Pentacles. Something in your life's just ended, and the universe is telling you to be still, because it's not about jumping from one ending into an instantaneous new beginning, but instead it's about saying, you know what, something's over in life. Let's just be in the moment of where we're at. We don't need to create this new beginning yet. We don't need to jump into a new adventure. Sometimes it's nice after an ending to just simply be. Okay. I know it sounds like I'm giving you some, Buddhist advice or something like that, but at the end of the day, it's just about letting yourself be, being as present as you can, right? Taking a look at the overall energy to the current, the Lovers here, and the Eight of Wands. I mean, this is a card here these are two cards here that are representing that there's a lot that you love in your life that you have right now, Scorpio. There's a lot of good things you have right in front of you. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Ten of Swords, even though granted something came to an ending, for Pentacles, now is the time to focus on what it is you have, instead of always thinking about what's coming next or what can I create in my future, right? It's about appreciating what you have here right now and letting yourself be in the present moment and enjoy it to the fullest. And I feel like that's exactly what I see here for you guys jumping into your next 24 hours. So for any Scorpios that are watching, instead of just like, okay, it ended ending happened in my life, maybe a breakup happened, maybe me and a friend stopped talking, instead of having to go in a new path immediately, look at all the shit you're grateful for, all the shit you're happy to have, everything that you're connected with that you have right here, right now in your life, and let yourself focus in and attune on that and enjoy yourself, right? Attune your energy to it and enjoy what it is you have, because that's the most important thing. I think that sometimes we're always so focused about going forward that we forget to enjoy what we have right in front of us. You don't want everything to pass on by, you know? All right, though, Team Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Do hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic time, and thank you for coming on out, okay? All right, everybody, so we did the earth, the fire, the water. We're going to move into air signs shortly. Nicholas, what's up, brother? Been a long time, man. Long time no see. Since I first started watching you all the way back in 2019, you had about 30K subscribers, and my life's made a complete 360, dude. I'm happy to hear that for you, dude. Really appreciate it. I haven't seen you in a minute, so I'm glad to hear you're doing well, and thanks for tuning in, bro. It's been a hot minute. Hey, Vanilla Capricorn 2, how's it going? Hope you're doing great. And hey, Paige, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing awesome, man. What's up, though, man? Been a long time. All right, everybody. So we did all that. We're going to hop on into our air now. Going into the air signs. Let's have a look here at the Libra gang. What's going on here for Team Libra, baby? Messages here for the Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Libras today? Messages here for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24. By the way, for the 221 concurrent viewers in the chat, if you can drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for coming on out. Libra, overall energy here is the 10 of Cups. Having a look at the current energy, 10 of Pentacles reversed. What it is you're dealing with, Page of Swords reversed, and then the outcome here for you, 6 of Swords in the reverse position as well. Interesting. So you got a 10 of Cups, then you got a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So that's pretty interesting how that aligns here for you at this time. The way that I'm kind of interpreting this for you, Libra, is that life kind of feels a little bit hot and cold at this moment in time, right? It feels like sometimes everything is perfect, and then the next moment everything's kind of rough, and it's like I feel like there hasn't been much consistency. So it's either been really good or really kind of meh. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Page of Swords reversed, it's like a feeling you don't know how to describe, nor a feeling that you know how to explain to other people. And looking at the outcome here, 6 of Swords reversed, this isn't the first time that you felt this way. Now, Libras, I can say I identify with this reading because been there before, man. I've been in positions of time in my life where it's like, okay, today's either going to be the best day in the fucking world or tomorrow's going to suck balls, okay? Excuse my French, everybody. But I've been there before, and it sucks when we're in that cycle of inconsistency. But what has to be figured out throughout the cycle of inconsistency is, what is it that I feel that's missing from my life that can bring in fulfillment for long-term gain? What do I feel is missing? Because usually if it's a hit or a miss of a day, we got to ask ourselves, what are we doing every day to have a positive mentality? What routine do we have that keeps us going in a good mood? What kind of people do we associate with? Why is it a hit or miss day, right? What is it that we're doing in our lives that is either creating misalignment, or what are we doing in our lives that can make our lives better? We have to ask ourselves what's missing. And when you figure out what's missing, what that recipe is, what it is you need to get to where you feel pretty content and you feel like you're in a positive attitude, then that's exactly when the change is going to happen. So I definitely encourage people to check in with themselves. I encourage you to check in with your own energy and ask yourself what's going on over there, right? Look at your routines every day. Are you having healthy routines that are building positive results, or are you doing things that are creating negative results, right? Is there anything you could be doing better? When you really analyze yourself and you see what can be improved, then you're going to start to notice a difference in your life. And the truth is, guys, is that life never stops in terms of improvement. We are always a work in progress, always a work in progress. So do remember that. And that's totally okay that we are. So never have to feel like you need to be perfect, because we are always going to be a work in progress. So keep on working on improving everything that you can here. Okay, Libra? All right, though, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you guys coming out, of course. Do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for being here nonetheless, okay? All right, everybody. So moving on forward real quick, Nick said, I did eventually learn how to read tarot professionally. You even got hired at a Halloween event reading tarot. You got paid like $2,500 for 2 weeks worth of work. Dude, nice. Happy to hear that for you. But tarot and spirituality was the least important thing ever since then, for sure. And you know what? It's either for when it comes towards reading tarot or being a professional tarot reader, it's like it's either for you at that moment in time of your life or it's not for you, right? And I think that whether or not you get into the craft and you stick with it, or you get into the craft and you've learned something that you've needed to and you no longer participate in the craft, it's totally okay. You know, I think that sometimes people who get into tarot, they may feel the need to keep on doing it for everybody else, but if it's not in your alignment with your path anymore, that's totally okay too. But that's nice, man. Happy to see that for you, man. That's cool. All right though, guys. Stevian, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly, but Stev said thanks for the reading, and really resonated with me, and I truly appreciate it. You're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate that too, and I'm happy to resonate with you. Okay. All right though, guys. So we finished up the second batch of signs. We're hopping on into our last and final batch now. So we're going to move into the earth signs in just a sec, but I am going to take a quick small break, everybody, before we do move forward. Okay. So give me about a good minute or two, guys. I'm just going to get some time to reset, get a little bit of coffee in me, and then we'll go ahead and move on into the last 4 zodiacs for today. So guys, I'll be right back. Go grab some chips and a snack, and we'll be right back. Okay.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
All right, guys, we're back. Quick little coffee break. Thank you all for your patience. Really appreciate it. And also coming through like a zoo. Thank you for the $4.99. Really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for your donation. Really means a lot, everybody. So we're hopping back on into it. By the way, Nicholas, you said, completely agree with you, Ant. I'm doing tremendous, and I hope you are as well. Keep it up. I'm really happy to hear that for you, brother. Keep on popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, man. Love that for you, and keep it up, bro. All right. Thank you, though, for coming out. It's been a while, man. I'm happy to hear that you're doing good, okay? All right, guys. Jumping back into Earth signs. Let's see what's going on here for the Capricorn in the next 24 hours. What is going on, okay? What do we got showing up here for Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24, what's going on here for Team Capricorn? Messages here for my Capricorn peeps. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorns, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, man. Hopefully, all is looking well. By the way, Stephanie, thank you so much for being a member for over 12 months. Really appreciate it. You said, I love your channel. I watch you every day, and thank you. Well, thank you, my love. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for sticking around. It really means a lot to me, more than you guys know, okay? Thank you, Stephanie. All right, guys, hopping on into it. Capricorn, overall energy, 9 of Cups in reverse, coming in with your current energy, Page of Wands in the upright, what it is you're dealing with. We do have here the 8 of Cups in reverse, and then lastly, for the outcome, what do we got? We got a Queen of Cups, or sorry, Queen of Swords in the reverse position. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and check it out for you guys, okay? So 9 of Cups in reverse here is the overall energy. You know, typically this feels like you're either in a place of overindulging in something. It could be like overindulging in negativity, or like in this kind of like overindulged feeling of just not being fulfilled. But I think that you're getting out of that. So if you've been feeling like, I don't know, nothing seemed fulfilling lately, or I'm just like really just not in a good mood, it's like that's shifting for you in your next 24, which is great. Looking at the current energy, Page of Wands, something is catching your interest, something is catching your eyes. Like, you look a lot better, a lot more peaceful. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with, 8 of Cups reversed, it's like, if this was the title of a reading, Capricorn, I would title it How Capricorn Got Their Mojo Back, right? Your mojo's coming back, everybody, is what I'm seeing here for you. And looking at the outcome, Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords reversed here represents that you're detaching yourself, but detaching yourself from what? The 9 of Cups reversed, which is the energy of feeling unfulfilled. So Capricorns, if you've been feeling a little bit off, you can expect to be feeling a lot better moving in your next 24 hours, feeling a lot more readjusted. You know, if you've been feeling like you've been a little bit too overindulged in negative thoughts, or you feel like you've been just not feeling so good and you've been overindulging a little bit in negative emotions, you know, you can expect seeing a change here moving in the next 24. Page of Wands is like something resparking your energy. It could be a person, like maybe a friend just gives you really good advice, or you just have a really good day with something that keeps your mind off of everything you're going through. And it's like you get a mental reset is almost what I'm feeling, Capricorns, moving in the next 24 hours for you. So this is good, man. I like it. Something here is coming in for you. It could be another person helping you out, but if it's not another person helping you out, it could just genuinely be that you start to focus your energy on something else. And always remember, guys, where you focus your energy, where attention goes, is where energy flows. There you go. That's the way that for some reason I always forget it, right? Every time I want to say that, but where your attention goes is where your energy flows. So if you're putting positive attention onto the positive things in life, you are creating and flowing positive energy back to you. All right, Cappies, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Sounds of Reason, thank you so much for the $7.99. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your donation, okay? All right, though, Team Capricorn, thanks for coming out, guys. We're going to go ahead and move forward now. So all the earth signs are officially done. Going back to the water, let's have a look here at the Cancer, baby. What do we got going on here? No, we did Cancer. We got to go to Pisces. Sorry. Don't worry, guys. I remembered. Let's see what's going on here for the fish. What's happening and what's crack-a-lacking for the Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Piscean? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. Pisces, we do have 2 cards jumping out for you. We got here a 4 of Swords and a King of Cups in reverse. If you're starting to notice that things in your life aren't emotionally aligned with you anymore, I think it's okay to take a break from it. And if that break feels good enough to be a permanent break, it's okay to permanently take a break from it too. I think that we forget sometimes that the way we feel about shit can change, and it certainly can. You know, the way we feel about people can change, the way we feel about a practice can change, the way we feel about our jobs can change. You know, we might feel for many years consistently really positive about something, but then at the same time, you could feel relatively negative about something as time progresses. And by the way, guys, I know we were supposed to go to fire. I completely butchered this last row, but Sagittarius will be after Pisces, okay? But either way for you, Pisces, you're in a space and time right now where it's like, I don't know, my feelings are changing about a situation. And it's weird, but I want you to know that it's okay that your feelings are changing, because it's natural to grow into feeling something new. All right? All right, though, guys, let's see what's going on for the fish. We're going to get 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's popping. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What is going on here for Pisces? Overall energy for you is going to be the Justice card. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the 4 of Cups, what you're dealing with. We do have here the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And then the outcome here for you, Piscean, is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. So let's see what's up here for your next 24 hours. Now, first things first, we got the Justice in reverse, or sorry, the Justice upright to the 4 of Cups in the upright position as well. I think that it's okay for you to kind of move away from something. The 4 of Cups usually represents ignoring a person or a situation. And I get that feeling here for you, Pisces, that it's like you no longer want to accept somebody's cup or what they're offering because it just doesn't work for you. So you find something no longer fulfilling in life, and it's time for you to be like, that's okay. And it goes back to what we just talked about in the pre-shuffle, because these cards literally align with the 2 cards that came out previously. So it's about being accepting that something here is not the same as it used to be. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, 10 of Pentacles reversed, it's clearly not the same as it used to be, as something here is not stable and something here is not bringing in anything that's fulfilling. Looking at the outcome, Knight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, it's time to go see what comes next. So Pisces, really simple, really quick kind of reading showing up here for you at this time, but a really important topic to talk about. And I'll tell you why. A lot of people have a difficult time moving on from something in their life that doesn't fulfill them anymore because of the longevity of that situation. Let's say it's a relationship. You've been married to somebody for 30 years and you're like, well, how could I leave my husband of 30 years if we've been together for so long and I'm no longer fulfilled, but it's been 30 years, right? How could I walk away from that? And it's like, at the end of the day, your feelings definitely changed over time if you're feeling the way you're feeling now. And it's okay to walk away from that, even if there's been so much longevity, right? And most people would say, damn, you've been locked in for 30 years, stay there for 30 years, stay there for as long as you can. But it's okay for your feelings to change. And that's the point that I'm trying to make here. A lot of people usually choose longevity. Maybe you've worked at a job for 10 years and you're like, I should just stay at this job for the rest of my life. But it's like, if you don't want to be there anymore, you can switch your job and see what else is out there that'll bring in more fulfillment for you. So don't use longevity essentially as the excuse to prevent you from moving forward into something new, especially if your feelings have changed. All right, Pisces. All right, my beautiful fish. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all the water, we did all the earth, hopping on into our fire. Let's have a look here at Team Sagittarius, and we'll see what's going on, baby. What's popping for the Saggy? Messages here for Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? What's showing up for the zodiac of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? What's going on, Sagittarius? Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting out with the overall energy for you, we have here the King of Swords in reverse. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Two of Wands. What you're dealing with, Sag, Three of Swords in reverse. And then the outcome for Sagittarius is going to be the Five of Cups in the reverse position as well. I feel like you were batting for somebody for such a long time. And what I mean by batting for somebody, Sagittarius, is you stood up for them no matter what, through thick and thin. You were there for somebody always. And I see here that you're starting to question if that's worth it. Two of Wands. Because why will I keep showing loyalty to somebody who just doesn't ever seem to show the same loyalty to me? Three of Swords reversed. It's like, if I hurt, or if they hurt, I hurt. But if I hurt, they don't really seem to care. Do you see what I'm saying? If they're going through something, I'm going through it with them. If I'm going through something, I'm going through it myself. Whether you're dealing with a romantic partner, whether you're dealing with a friend, whether you're dealing with family, you've always found it weird how you have batted for somebody. You have given all of your loyalty to someone, but it's never necessarily been equal. There hasn't been equal give and take here for a while. And I think that you're finally coming to terms with the fact that it's not necessarily fair to you, that equal give and take isn't at play. So looking at the outcome here, Five of Cups reversed, I wouldn't say that this is necessarily representing that you're disconnecting from somebody because they're not giving you equal give and take, but it's about you now recognizing, okay, if they're giving me this amount, I should be delivering the same amount back. So instead of giving it my all, they're going to get what they give me. Point blank period. That's kind of the point of where you're coming to right now, Sagittarius, where it's like, listen, I might have been giving the most, I might have been giving all of my energy to this person, but if that's not what I'm getting in return, then you get what you give, and I'm going to start giving less, or more so, giving them the equal energy, the equal give and take that they've been putting into this connection the entire time. So I see that that's, kind of where you're at here, Sagittarius, moving into your next 24. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but you're at that space right now, Sag, where it's like, I don't know, for the longest time, I just gave somebody the unconditional love that I could, but it doesn't really feel like I deserve to have anything less than what I provide. And if they're just going to keep providing less than what I provide, then it's time to equal the playing field, point blank period. So of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Sagittarius, thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, my beautiful Saggy peeps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all the fire, we did all the water, and we did all of the earth. We're going to jump into our air sign in a second, guys. Gemini, stay tuned because you'll be coming up here shortly, okay? By the way, guys, for everybody in the chat, if you could drop a like, that'd be sweet. Thank you for coming out and spending time with me. Hope you guys have been doing well. But all right, though, guys, let's go ahead over here and continue, okay? All right, so Geminis, thank you for your patiently waiting. Really, really appreciate it. And let's see what we got going on here for the Gemini gang. What do we got going on here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for Team Gemini today? What do we got going on for Gems? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on with you? Let's go ahead and check it out. Team Gemini, overall energy here is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the High Priestess in reverse, what you're dealing with. We do have here the Judgment and the upright, and looking at the outcome for Gemini is going to be the Knight of Swords in the upright position as well. So Geminis, for your next 24 hours, let's talk about it. Queen of Pentacles reversed here to the High Priestess reversed. You could be connecting with a Pisces or possibly a Scorpio with these two cards right here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles reversed to the High Priestess reversed, it's kind of giving me this feeling, Gems, that it's been hard to get a read on somebody. It's been kind of hard to understand their intentions. I kind of feel like you're in a space where you're giving somebody like one last chance, you know what I mean? And if like you kind of keep getting a bad vibe, then you'll do something about it. Then you'll take outcome to like, you'll take action as the outcome to kind of like cut them off. But I think that right now it's kind of hard to see somebody's intentions, or it's kind of hard to get a read on a person based on how they've been behaving and based on how they've been acting. I do see a conversation showing up in your next 24 hours though. Looking at the outcome, Knight of Swords does represent a conversation. So for Geminis who have been having kind of like a hard time getting a read on a person, maybe you've been having a hard time like reading your friends and like how they've been acting and like how they've been feeling, or you had a hard time reading their intentions. It's like, okay, I don't really know what angle they're coming at me with, but I'm just going to give them another chance and keep an eye on them and be aware of how I feel and be aware of how they're behaving. So you're being extra aware about somebody, kind of like taking a look at, taking time out, to analyze them, to recognize whether or not they're bringing in good vibes or they're bringing in bad vibes here at this moment in time. So Geminis, you're handing out another chance to somebody, but you're trying to see what energy are they really bringing to the table, you know? So I think you're giving somebody here one more chance to kind of prove to you like whether or not this is good energy or this is bad energy, or these are good intentions or these are bad intentions. You know, you're keeping that extra awareness open here as you hand out this last chance essentially, okay? All right, Gemini, I got you guys for sure. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, though, guys, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for coming out here nonetheless, okay? And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I really appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. I do want to mention for everybody who's in here, if you can drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Helps out a lot more than you know. I do want to what was I trying to say? Represent. I do want to say as well, guys. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for those of you that sent in donations today. Really, really appreciate it. Helps out a lot more than you know. So thank you for your generosity and for your kindness. For anybody here who's new, if you're interested in subscribing, I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So if you wish to subscribe, thank you so much for that. Really, really would appreciate it. Okay. Now moving on forward, what else was I going to say for you guys? If you're an Aquarius or a Libra, your monthly video for May is posted on my channel. Feel free to check it out. Officially today, all 12 zodiacs for the month of May are posted on my channel. So if you have not seen your May reading yet, all signs are already out, okay? I do want to mention, I think I'm skipping mid-months for the month of May. I'm probably going to jump right into June readings, so you can expect June readings coming out shortly, guys, okay? All right, though, guys, I love you all so much. I hope you're having a great day. Of course, everybody, if you want to participate in the spring sale to get a 15-minute personal reading with me at a 20% discount, use code POPPIN, that's going to be POPPIN at checkout on my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in my description below. But all right, guys, I am beat and I'm tired, but I had a great time on here with you guys, and I hope you had a great time as well. Have a lovely day, everybody, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Much love, everybody.